Giovanny Garcia was supposed to appear in court for his pretrial and eventual trial in November, but prosecutors surprised people who were outraged about what happened to Trooper. The anger was so great about this incident that state law was actually changed. So what happened was a Florida highway trooper clearing I-75 approached the Bruce B. Downs Boulevard area in Tampa, saw an animal chained to a fence besides the interstate in already rising water from the hurricane-driven rains. The state trooper was able to save the dog, get him safely into the back of his vehicle, and it drew such attention to the natural disaster that the lawmakers changed the law to make penalties tougher on cases like this when you abandon animals during storms. However, this guy is apparently not going to be charged despite the notoriety in the case.
Why?
This is freaking outrageous.
Why?
I mean, there were a couple of images from Hurricane Milton that went national. It was the roof getting blown off the trop, and it was Trooper on the side of the road chained to that fence with the waters rising. And I met and talked to the trooper who saved the dog. And we went through, everything that unfolded that day and then afterwards. I mean, this was such a big story. How in the world do you drop charges against the person responsible?
And with no explanation. I mean, I don't know if they have to explain what happened, but why?
I guess prosecutors said that they couldn't move forward without more evidence that he was, in fact, the one who tied the dog up and left the dog there.
That was the problem. They found the dog.
Yeah.
But they didn't have necessarily direct proof that he was the one who did it. And I guess without a full confession or something, it would have been tough in court. That's what I'm assuming that State Attorney Susie Lopez would say. They got to be able to win the case. And if they don't have the evidence, they're not going to waste the time and money to do a trial.
I don't know. I feel like this is one where, with all the attention this got, the outrage that it drew, a state law getting implemented because of it, even if you don't have a rock solid, case, I feel like you give it your best shot in court because it just looks awful that they dropped the charges against the owner. I mean, it's a bad look. And I can only imagine what people are going to be saying about this. This guy, he gets off now. It's outrageous.
He totally gets away with it. They changed the law to make it tougher because what he did was so outrageous, and now he's not going to face any consequences.
He's going to get no punishment. I wanted to send him to that prison in El Salvador. That's the punishment that I thought he should have gotten. So really unfortunate. The dog, luckily, is in good hands. Trooper
the dog found a home in Tallahassee, I think.
Yep.